Hello everybody and welcome back to Animal Crossing City Folk. We have a letter from the ABD because it's a new month. We've made 2,652 bells of interest. That could go just so I can get the mailbox to stop blinking. There we go. Oh my gosh, check it out, darling. I got like huge news. I'm moving. Oh. Why? What? You didn't actually expect me to have a reason, did you? I'm like the wind and stuff. Well, I don't know. I guess I'm getting kind of tired of Halifax. Plus, I want to live in a huge house. So I guess that's the reason. I mean, alright. Yeah, it's a big step for me, but woohoo, bam, I'm ever excited. Actually, I'm still looking for a new house, so I'm not totally sure it's gonna work out. But there's gotta be a big house out there for me somewhere, right? There just has to be. Kinda sad about that. Not the best way of starting today off. I mean, we lost our hat and our shirt yesterday, which reminds me of we're gonna be visiting the Mable sisters today. Also, I just want to absolutely confirm that after New Year's, so the beginning of 2019, we are going to be ending Animal Crossing until the new Animal Crossing comes out. Taking its place will be Stardew Valley for the PS4. I would do the PC version, but I don't own a copy of that. So, can't really do something I don't own a copy of. Well, a legitimate copy of. Because when we initially got Stardew Valley on the PS4, my oldest brother also really wanted to play it. And his sleep schedule was, at that point, because I tend to sleep about 10 hours, usually. 8 to 10 hours. At that point, I was sleeping closer to 10 to 12 every day. But his sleep schedule was to the point where... Oop, there's going to be mushrooms around now. Neat. He would be awake and down playing on the PS4 before I woke, like when I woke up, he'd already be there. And he'd still be there basically when I was getting ready to go to bed. So I decided, okay, I want to play. I'm just gonna go and see if I can buy it. And I was like $4 short. I still have plans on legitimately buying the game. I don't remember if I whacked this rock yet or not. Like, for PC, I just don't have the money. But I have a really old version, just torrented. Don't ever really play it. I'm probably actually gonna remove it. Like, I've been poking it again recently, just so I could remind myself what the game was like. And get the feel of if I could actually make a series out of it. And I think I can. Because let's face it, I've made a series out of Animal Crossing. I can probably make a series out of it. Which I know the games are sort of different, but they're also sort of the same. Honestly, there's more to do every day in Stardew Valley than there is in Animal Crossing. Mostly because, well, Stardew Valley was meant to be a more Harvest Moon-esque game, and Animal Crossing is a life simulation game. There's not a lot that happens in life every day. Like, unless you're leading a very, very interesting life, in which case I kind of envy you. Mostly because, well, I don't ever really have anything to do. Partially because doing things takes money, and I am poor. So, you know. Like, I've even considered, like, trying to get my hands on, like, a decent enough Yu-Gi-Oh deck and going to, like, locals and doing stuff like that. But the only place I could find in the town I live that does anything Yu-Gi-Oh related has a fee just to get into the building. So I legit can't even do that. If I wanted to do Magic the Gathering, I could, but I can't get into Magic. Like, I don't mind playing, like, Magic Chandelier. That's pretty neat. It's probably one of the best TCG games I've ever played. It's basically an RPG that's also a card game. Now let's talk to our pirate friend. Yo, Steven. You must be the morning type. You look ready to go. Ready to shoulder tackle the day. You getting the idea who's writing all those signboards scattered around town? You know, if you read them, they all say something different. So whoever it is has lots of stuff to say. There are tips on how. Yeah, I don't really need the tutorial on that. And I should check the turnip prices before it progresses much further because it's already like we have like 9 minutes. If the turnips are good, we need to get them here. I am gonna quickly sell these little mushrooms first, though. And these are our extras, so I'm just gonna sell those. All, that is a lot of bells. Okay. Every piece of the, 56, ouch. Every piece of the Halloween stuff, they all sell for the exact same price, and I believe it's 1,031 bells. As reference to 1031, you know, Halloween. Which I think is pretty clever. Another just plain mushroom there. I believe these mushrooms can be furniture. With enough luck. Apparently I am just not very lucky. And I never came back and dug up the fossil that was over this way. So we're gonna do that now. Because, hey, we have some time to kill. Because I want to check the afternoon turnip prices, and I am really tired. Like, I don't quite get it. I went to sleep at a decent time. I've not even been up for 12 hours yet. And I am just dead tired. And it's quite frustrating. Because, like, I haven't done any streaming in the longest of time. And I really enjoy making videos, don't get me wrong. But I equally, if not more so, enjoy streaming. Because there's just more interaction there. I like interacting with you all. Even if I do end up disagreeing with, you know, any of you on a topic. I do still like interacting with you. But videos aren't exactly the best place for interaction. Streaming is, because I have a live chat right there. And I usually do my best to monitor the chat and make sure that I'm keeping up with it. I don't always do the best job, especially when I'm doing something like Splatoon, because that takes a lot of focus. But I still give it my best shot, and I do okay. I mean, I haven't had any major complaints about how bad I am at it. So, you know. Now, let's see if we can find some new clothes. We could have a clown nose. Fancy wig. Yeah, let's take the powdered wig. And the most classy shirt here. This one. Give me the pink wave. Pink wave. Powdered wig. Oh, I love it. We're beautiful. Now, I need to clear out our closet a bit. So, oh, there are mole crickets in the ground again. Good. Good. I did not miss those. They were absent all summer. Oh, I'm yawning. I blame the mole crickets. Not... Huh. What rock have I missed? I don't... I don't know. So I'm pretty sure I got the one by Nooks, didn't I? Yeah. The one by the museum. Did I get the one down here? Nope. Here we go. I knew I must have missed a rock somewhere. But yeah, Stardew Valley will probably be starting, well, as I said, at the new year. Like, literally, January 1st. I feel that it's a good time to have the series transition. And the games are similar enough that I hope everyone who's been enjoying this series can also enjoy it. It won't be exactly the same thing as Animal Crossing, but it should hopefully provide a similar, just kind of relaxing experience. And I'm hoping to get about one in-game year of Stardew Valley done. If the new Animal Crossing comes out before that, for that point, I'm still just gonna end it. Unless there's a massive amount of support for Stardew, in which case I might try doing both, but I don't want to massively overwhelm all of you. I know already 2 videos a day is a lot to ingest, so I don't really want to push it too far. And yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of all this candy. Because we really don't need the candy anymore. It's only really useful for Halloween. And now that Halloween has passed, we don't have a use for it anymore. And yeah, I figured I should give that definitive clarification, because I've been thinking on it for a while. Like, a while even before I mentioned it yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Whenever I mentioned that I was thinking about swapping Animal Crossing out for Stardew Valley. Like, I've been thinking on that. I've been thinking of doing that for about a month or so now. But I want to show the holidays that just are not in Wild World. Because really, we've even shown basically every holiday that is in Wild World. Which... that should also help with understanding of why I don't want to go back to Wild World. Aside from just the fact that I'm honestly just... I don't want to do an emulated game where if I accidentally load a test save state, I can't just spend a night and get back to where I was. I mean, I'd rather have a series be delayed a few days while I get caught up again to where I was, rather than absolutely lose everything again by making a mistake. Because, well, let's face it, I'm liable to make mistakes like that again in the future with emulated games. It's just something everyone that deals with an emulator deals with, honestly. Get rid of this invite card. Get more candy here. We still have our Chinese paper. Which yeah, we have enough, okay. Let's get rid of the exotic chair. Let's get rid of the garbage pail. It didn't work as I had hoped it would. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on. Yeah, there we go. Just an old bum now. In a pink shirt. And one more thing to get rid of. Let's go with this ranch bookcase. Actually, what day is today even? I think today's Wednesday, isn't it? Thursday. Okay. I'm tired. Which doesn't mean we do still have a couple days to get good turnip prices. Which is nice. And I'm pretty sure I haven't missed a good price yet, because I think I've been pretty diligent at checking the prices. So. Now we're going to talk to Carmen, because she just turned away from us. Woohoo, darling. Hey, darling. Did you hear the latest juicy rumor about the Able sisters? Everyone thinks there are 2 sisters. But there are really 3 of them! I totally want to ask what's up, but I just can't come up and, like, you know, ask. That would be rude. I so want to know the truth. Like, did the 3rd get abducted by UFOs, or join the circus, or what? It's one of the 7 wonders of Halifax. I'm gonna come in and talk to the Able sisters again, because I still don't know what triggers their backstory. Let's talk with Sable again. Welcome, Steven. Every week, okay, she's just saying the same thing about pointed love. Let's talk with Mable. Okay, nothing. Darn it! I want to know how this works. I should just look it up. I wouldn't expect this to be so difficult to figure out. Let's head up here, back to the store. Yeah, another thing I'm hoping with actually doing a series on like Stardew Valley is I'm hoping it'll help me actually explore more of the game. Because how I tend to play the game at the moment is I'll set up a meager farm and then I fish. I'll generally go through the entire dungeon, like the main cave. But 52. Not the new 52. Ugh. It's finally gone. Don't give me reminders of it, Nook. No, like, I'll usually go through the cave, but it's not something I do a lot of, because I don't see a whole lot of the point to it. Because fishing is just so good. Like, it's just good. It gets the job done so well. You get money and resources. And food. And you get a lot more of it than you would dungeoning. Which, like, it just feels broken in a way. But okay. Just gonna make sure this is watered. I'm gonna do a quick check over this way to see if we have any more mushrooms on the ground. I don't know when the mush furniture was added, but it might be... Yes! Thought it was just a mushroom, but it was really a mush bed. Yes, it's totally something you could easily confuse for a regular mushroom. Oop, I just saw that present. Need to find the slingshot. Pop that. Swap all the way back to the shovel. Pick that up. Make sure everything is, yep, everything is the way it should be. And we get a lady palm. I don't know what that is. The palm of a woman? I think I just chased away a bug we don't have. By accident. Darn it. I still need to, like, plant more coconut trees and then cut them down. So that we have some coconut stumps. Or exotic stumps. Let's actually see what that lady palm thing is. I don't know. I think it's... I'm guessing it's just some woman's hand. I mean, we just finished we just finished with Halloween. I wouldn't be surprised if there's just randomly still some remnants of spooky time around. Okay, it's a tree. Well, that's boring. It can live there. You know, let's put a bed down here, too. I'm just filling this place out more and more, aren't I? Yeah, I mean, this'll work. Just need to spin it like that, and push it up against the wall, and it shouldn't be taking up any tangible space. There we go. The basement's looking a lot more actually used instead of just random turnip storage. But that is going to be it for today. So with that, I'd like to remind everyone I do have a Patreon should you wish to throw money at me. But if you don't want to, that's just fine. And with that said, I thank you all very much for watching. And hope to see you again next time for more Animal Crossing City Folk. See you all then.